Blessings, blessings, blessings. Happy Thursday, friends. Blessings and abundance to you all. I hope that you all are well and in a state of flow. No matter where you are on your journey, just know that all is well and you are exactly where you're meant to be. I'm sending you a virtual hug. Let me pull a card for us and get this day going. What is the vibe? What is the energy? Earlier when I asked, the word that came to me was be, like basically like flow, you know? So let's see what the cards are saying. It's easy to enjoy life when you're not trying to follow these arbitrary rules, okay? The cards are backwards now. But basically, that's what it just said. Like, it's easier to enjoy life when we're not trying to follow these arbitrary rules. When we allow ourselves to just naturally flow and just do what feels aligned for us, like, life is so much more easeful. The only problems we have are the ones we create, and which is so interesting, right? We create problems and we create solutions for these problems. It's very interesting. The card I have here is Cold One, the Highway, and Fortune Teller. Cold One here talks about belonging and relief in a sanctuary. The Highway talks about the journey, self-discovery, and choices. And then we have the Fortune Teller talk about seeking guidance, looking for answers, okay? Oh, and I'm just hearing, you know the way. And so basically, I feel like this card pull is just reminding us the answers are within you, right? Anything that you need to enjoy this life, anything that you need to have a well-lived life is in you. You are the compass. Something I often say, and I actually learned this from Bad Girls Club years ago, is that you have to be your own moral barometer. You have to be the one to decide what is correct for you and what is not. Something that maybe feel incorrect for one person may not for you, and that is okay. You are your own moral barometer. You are your own guide. You have the guidance system for your journey inside of you. What will look like a well-lived life for you may look different for me, and vice versa. And today the energy is all about being, right? Like, and just even having this Cold One is just like a relief, a letting go, just relaxation. So we're being invited to relax into the moment, relax into our experience, relax into our joys, and just what feels good for us, what feels aligned for us, and that's individually. I am a true believer that, you know, when you are in alignment with your own truth, you not only are taking care of yourself and supporting yourself and doing what is correct for you, but you're also supporting the collective. Each of us have a part. You know, I am big on human design, and what human design reminds me of is just this idea that we are all part of a bigger picture. And when each of us act in how we were designed to be, what we are designed to do, whatever that may look like or feel like for you, that we're doing our part, and we're helping the collective move forward from an evolution sense. And so, you know, this energy today is all about being. It's all about allowing yourself to trust your inner guidance, trust your journey. You know the way. You know the way for you. You know the way for you. This is all about remembering your truth, making choices in alignment for you, making choices. Hood Healer often, I don't know about, gonna try to remember it. She used to always say, there's no traffic in your lane, okay? There's no traffic in your lane. Do you, be you, and you will have a well-lived life just by trusting yourself, trusting your own inner guidance. Yeah. And in this card on the side, it also say travel light. And when I heard be, and then Spirit was just saying that the energy is basically just saying, like, life is easy if you're just going with your own flow. Like, that is really the answer to it. Go with your own flow. Do what you rather be doing. You know, when you have choices in front of you, choose what you prefer. Choose what brings you joy. Out of whatever choices you have available, what do you prefer? What brings you the most joy? I remember being in court, and the judge was telling the client that, you know, they have choice, and the client was basically like, I don't have a choice. And the judge is like, you always have choices. I would never forget that day because that also woke something up in me. Like, you always have a choice, even if it may seem shitty. What you do is choose the one you prefer. Choose the choice that you prefer the most and go in that direction. You're always going to end up where you're meant to be. I think life is so interesting because I've been reflecting a lot about just like how things always work out. Like, things always work out. It doesn't matter how stressed you get, how overwhelmed you get, things will work themselves out. Things will work out. You will choose to continue. As long as you choose to continue to move forward, that you choose to continue to live, things are going to work out. They're going to just flow. They're just going to get back in sync. And so it's for us to be able to know that, like, life is always happening for me, right? And when circumstances come or situations come or experiences come, you get to ask yourself, what is this here to teach me? Okay? What is this here to teach me? What is this here to show me? What is this a sign for? What is this a sign for? And then you go in that way. But the message here is just very, very clear. It's just like, you can have a well-lived life. You have to trust yourself. You are your own compass in this lifetime, in this world. And you know the way. Your inner guidance knows the way. You're seeking guidance. That guidance is coming from within. No matter who you are talking to or speaking with, it's an extension of you. You know, when you're seeking this guidance, you're looking for something, you're going to see signs all around you. Whether that comes through a person, whether that comes through a book, something will awaken for you to show you the way for you. And I pray that you trust that. Bottom of the deck is the motherly spirit. You're being nurtured and cared for. But yeah, it's just about, listen, just be in your flow. Take it easy, lighten up. It's really a lighten up energy. Ground yourself, lighten up. Yep. Then we have the Bones card, which is about death and endings and the past. Yeah. Well, we got that whiskey card. We had that yesterday too. And at the bottom of the deck is the guiding light, direction, and life values. Yeah. Let go. Let go. Just keep letting go. Let go of whatever does not serve you, whatever does not feel in flow, whatever does not feel in alignment. When you are hitting resistance in life, those are signposts. Those are ways to discover more of you. Those are signposts. Those are not in and of itself negative. One thing Bashar often says, and I align so much with it, and that's what I mean about signs, right? Like, I feel like I always get the guidance I need in whatever season I'm in, like, to really just help me expand my mindset and expand my consciousness just even more and bring awareness to more of my truth. And we're being invited here with this energy to just have a well-lived life, and you do that by relaxing into your own truth, by not resisting what is, by knowing that when we are hitting resistance, when we are feeling overwhelmed, when we are unsure where to go, that those are signposts, those are guides for us. Those are not in and of itself negative or positive. Something like I was about to say, something that Bashar often says is like, we give meaning to life. And if you really pause and slow down, notice how the stories you tell determine how you perceive life. That's all it is the stories you tell, right? Like, I'm a person who's always about, like, life is just fun. I'm always excited. And, like, that's just the experience I have. Like, everything is so intriguing to me, right? But we give meaning to life. And I understand that everybody has their own perspective about what is happening around here. And whatever your perspective is, I hope that it is empowering to you, that it is bringing you back into the truth of who you are, and also grounding you in your power. You have so much power, and you have the ability to create a life that feels aligned and good for you. And you are your own inner compass, okay? You are your own guide, and I pray that you trust yourself. But the message here is loud and clear. Be. Allow your flow. Trust that, you're constantly being guided, and trust your inner guidance. It knows the way. Okay, so I love you. I pray that you have your best day on purpose. I'm sending you a virtual hug, and I pray that this Thursday it is abundant and blessed for you in all the divine ways.